Hello, welcome to the session Hard Skills versus Soft Skills. Hard skills and the soft skills are the two most important skills which you require in uh, to do well in your job market, to outperform in the job market, right? And there are some differences in them which we will discuss in this session, and we'll discuss that how to perfect in those skills, right? So, firstly, let me give my introduction to you. So, my name is Zishan Hassan. My qualifications are I'm ACCA, and also I am in BSc in Applied Accounting from Oxford Brookes University. I have more than 11 years of teaching experience in the field of finance and accountancy, right? In ACCA, I do teach various papers of ACCA, including Accountant in Business, which is known as AB. Previously, it was known as F1. Also, I do teach Management Accounting, which is known as previously F2. Finance Accounting, which was previously known as F3, Business and Corporate Law, F4, Performance Management, F5, FR, Financial Reporting, F7, Audit Assurance, F8, Financial Management, F9, SBL, Strategic Business Leader, SBR, Strategic Business Reporting, Advanced Performance Management, P5, and Advanced Audit Assurance, P7. We have also other faculty members, including Mr. Gobab Yusuf and Ms. Mariba at AccountanSea ACC Online School. I have previously, I have, okay, as far as my working experiences are concerned, I have worked at one of the big four accounting firms in the world known as Deloitte. I hope you all know it. Then I also worked as an finance executive at Shirazi Trading Company, Merlin Security Solutions, and recently my affiliation is with Simca Inc., which is the subsidiary of State Banks of Pakistan. I was the first ever blog writer for ACCA from Pakistan, and also I am the first ever online tuition provider for ACCA students from Pakistan, and I've been doing it since 2012. And I can say proudly that all other teachers from Pakistan teaching start teaching online after me. After 2 3 years, I started doing it already. So, as I told you earlier, that in this session, what we will do, we will look at the hard skills and the soft skills which you will need to be perfect for your job, right? So, firstly, what we will look at what are the hard skills. Hard skills, hard skills are the technical knowledge or training that you have gained through any life experience, including your career or your education, right? And these are the hard skills which you will require to progress in the career of finance and accountancy. Okay, in the career of finance and accountancy as professional accountant. Uh, First of all, your formal accounting qualification, interpersonal skills, ability to communicate, financial reporting, analytical ability, problem solving skills, knowledge of IT software, management experience, commercial acumen, and lastly but not leastly, capacity for innovation. So let us look at these hard skills uh, in detail now. Remember one more thing, that hard skills are required. Hard skills are required by you to enter into the any organization. If you don't possess the hard skills, it will be very difficult for you to enter into the organization and get your dream job. So, firstly, we will look at a formal accounting qualification. So, in some industry, sparking talented combined with real world experience is enough to land your dream job. But in but a career in finance, in accountancy, a sector which is ruled by a rigorous processes and standards as well as commercial best practices, a growing resume simply isn't enough, right? So successful candidates will have always completed recognized industry qualifications to demonstrate have the necessary educational training to back up any work experience they have. So if you wish to enter into any good organization, you want your dream job, for example, you want to be a manager at the big four accountancy firm, or you want to be a enter in a multinational company, what skills you is the ACCA qualification is enough for that? What do you think? And the answer is simply no, because there are many ACCAs you will get and into the market. So what skills you will be needed? It is better along with your qualification to gain some experiences, right? So now you may ask me that without doing a job, how I can gain experience, right? Simply a very common question from the questions that to gain experience we need a job, right? It's my advice. No, it's my advice time over here that along with your qualification in progress, right? Specifically, I will telling here this point for the students, for example, from Pakistan, from India, where they start ACCA qualification right after their high school. So as soon as you complete your, the advice is as soon as you complete your uh, at least half of the skills level examination or the or after qualifying the part 2 examination, what you need to do, uh, get yourself into the any organization, get yourself into the any organization. Just a second. So the advice is, especially I'm taking the name of the countries like Pakistan, like India, maybe in some African countries, those students who start the ACC qualification right after their high school, the best advice is for them after completing the at least half of the skills level or after completing the skills level, get into the any organization, go for the internship, go for the training program. it it's not a problem, it's not a problem, and it's not a big deal that if you even if you work for the very low stipend, or either I will advise that if you has to work for free, go for it, get the training from the renowned organizations. uh, when you will have the internships in your pocket, it will be very useful for you to go into the any firm later on when you will fulfill their criteria, work as a management trainee for them, and then you will surely will get the great job, the dream job, right? So at the start of career, another advice, at the start of career, never ever look for the high salaries, right? In the beginning, you are there for the you know uh, for the training. You are learning from the organization, right? And the organizations who will be paying you the low stipends, obviously they are giving you for your learning, so always they will always pay you a low stipends, right? uh, Here I will tell you all the big four accounting firms, including the Deloitte, the PwC, Ernst and Young, KPMG. They always pay you low stipend. And why so? they do claim that they do they do claim that we are the big four, we are the best in the business in the entire world. Globally we are the best. So if you want the training from us, we will pay you low stipend, right? I remember my career in my when I start my career. uh, I started my internship with Deloitte, and at that time I completed my ACCA exams till F7, finance reporting, right? And I started internship there. Any guess how much I used to get? How much stipend I used to get from there? Any guesses? Any guesses? You will be surprised and shocked. I started my career just from Pakistani 1000 rupees. That is equal to even less than $10 at that time. And why I took such decision? Because I was willing to learn, and I have the name of Deloitte in my profile, which is well known. I learned a lot of things from there. So that's how you should plan your things at the start of career, right? Then interpersonal skills. So there once was a time when financial professionals were bound to cubicles, but that era is long gone. Now, these days, any perception that a career in finance is involves simply crunching numbers, making financial statements, income statements, cash flow statements, blah blah blah, right? It's it is the numbers simply crunching numbers has been replaced by the reality that positions requires the financial professionals not required to deal with clients every day. You have to deal with the clients for accounting and finance professionals. You have to deal with the clients, so you should need the ability to build with successful relationship with your customers is critical if you want to excel in your career. When looking at two equally qualified hires, let's say we will have uh, Sandra, and I will take the name of the participants in my session right now, Miss Sandra and Miss Asmita, right? Uh, Suppose they are both equally qualified. They are both ACCA part qualified. They have completed partly qualified qualifications of ACCA, right? But one has good interpersonal skills, one has good technique to deal with the clients, and other is simply good at just crunching the numbers, good in making financial statements, but do not have the good interpersonal skills. Now I'm the employer, who I will prefer. Obviously one who has the knowledge of the how to produce the financial statements, etc., but also has the good interpersonal skills, because it is the demand of the market nowadays that you should have good interpersonal skills. Now, any guesses that what comes under the interpersonal skills, guys? Well, under the interpersonal skills, what skills you require? How you can deal with the people, right? How you deal with your customers, and with your, yeah, great answer, communication, team spirit, right? How you communicate with your customers, how you solve their problems, right? And take their issues into consideration, how you uh, move yourself in the team. So that skills you need to possess, and you need to polish yourself in these skills. These skills are very important, and employers will evaluate you when you will you know go for the interviews. So here comes the next skill, hard skill. that is ability to communicate. For aspiring accounting and finance workers, strong written and communication skills are important, but it's just as imperative to be able to explain financial jargon in simple terms. Many companies choose candidates who can make complex industry language legible to clients who have limited knowledge, as opposed to potential hires who simply regurgitate what they have learned, right? So, in that this thing, even this thing, you have to write in your, in your strategic business reporting exam, in your strategic business reporting exam in ACCA Part 3, right? What examiner requires from you, that write in simple language, so that your question number two, most probably, I guess in either question number two or three, when uh, they ask you, you are required to produce the information which the layman, normal stakeholders who has no zero knowledge of finance reporting can understand your uh, report or your communication. So you have to write in the layman language, and that is very, very valuable skills right now, because when you produce the financial statements, right? When you produce the financial statements, obviously you make the SOFP, statement of financial statement, you make the income statement, cash flow statement, statement of changes in equity, and then you make the notes to the financial statements, and you write the other data comparatives as well, and then you make do the commentary on them. And who are the users of your financial statements? The shareholders. And who are the shareholders of the company? Do you think all they are the financial professionals, or have the knowledge of accounting? All they have the knowledge of debit and credit, vice versa. All they know what is other comprehensive income, what is revaluation reserve, what is retain earning. Do you think? No, they all don't know about it. And the users of the financial statement, the shareholder, who can be doctor, can be engineer, can be housewife, can be any non-financial professional, right? So obviously, uh, here, the what skills you require, that how you can convert that financial jargons into the simple terms, right? So that skills you have to again polish them, that skills, that how effectively and efficiently you can communicate. Next skill, financial reporting. So there's no denying that financial reporting skills is a requisite requirement, particular within growing areas such as super forecasting. However, finding candidates with strong financial reporting skills is providing a challenge in this sector. Financial candidates looking for a competitive edge would be wise to ensure they can demonstrate a high aptitude for financial reporting at their next job interview, right? So, here I will give you my own example, right? I have faced a lot of interviews in my life, and in my resume, there is a portion under my work experience that I'm the founder of AccountanSea, ACC online school, and I've been teaching the various papers of ACC, including financial reporting, strategic business reporting. That gives me the edge, but as well as now the employer always, they used to be more strict with me. They always listen all of the standards, accounting standards of IFRS, IASs from me, from IS 16 to financial instruments, from financial instruments to impairment. Even in my recent interviews, they has asked me that, do you know about the current issues which are going in the industry? And even not only because of I'm a teacher, but as per the feedback which I have heard from many students, my students, here in Pakistan, especially here in Pakistan, and I'm sure that in other part of the world, they always ask the many all the good companies, all the reputable companies, do ask another question when when they want to analyze your financial reporting knowledge and skills. They do ask from the candidates that do you know about the current issues which are going through in the financial reporting nowadays. Now I have a question from you, the participants. Do you know what are the current issues going on in financial reporting, in strategic business reporting paper? We had the exam as well recently, right? So any of you have the knowledge what are the current issues? Even I did share many my recent videos on the current issues as well, which can be the potential questions of your SBR exam as well, either in September or in December or vice versa. So, any knowledge about the current issues? No, I don't get the answer yet. That means that's showing me that okay, I've got one answer. Yeah, that's about only one. Only one, Sandra. That impact of the COVID, obviously, but there's plenty of other current issues as well, including the acquisition disclosures, the impact of impairment. There are changes going into the impairment related to goodwill as well. I posted the video related to it as well. So. You see, you are not keeping yourself up to date. And uh, what if in your upcoming interview your interviewer asks you that do you know about the current issues, and you'll be like this, or maybe you'll say sorry, I don't know about it. What impression giving it, the impression you giving to the interviewer that you are not up to date with the financial reporting. And do you think that's impressive in front of interviewer? Do you think that? No, no. So now the question is, sir, that how can I keep myself up to date with this? Well, there are various sources. You can learn it from various magazines, including Student Accountant, Accountant in Business. You can learn about these current issues from the exposure draft, searching the exposure drafts on the KPMG website, Deloitte website, video website, EY website. You have to do your research on it, or 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 one easy source, that is me. Oh, I have the YouTube channel, guys, and I do make videos on it. So you can subscribe to those channels, and you can keep eye on that. I do give the motivational videos. You will be motivated all the time by watching my motivational videos. Also, you can watch the current issues videos which I'll be sharing, so that you will be up to date, right? You will have the chance to be up to date up to date with the skills and knowledge required, right? So which I will share the YouTube channel later on, right? Now, next skills required: problem solving skills. So these days, it is not enough to have watertight knowledge of systems and processes. It's also essential to be able to tackle complex problems as they arise, whether either it's addressing the financial implications of complicated business structure or coming up with a personalized solution for a client tax dilemma or a record of solving problems will see your career grow in leaps and bounds. Right, right. A very interesting skills and very much needed skill. Again, I will start on it with my own experience. At one of my interview in an listed company of in Pakistan, and it is a pharma related company. I won't take the name of it because I'm not allowed to take the name. They gave me the scenarios related to the various scenarios, right? And they said that which standard you will apply on it, and we are facing these issues that how to implement it. Said, give us your solution, give us your solution, and now we have to give our solution that how we can uh, how we can implement it, right? For example, I give you the, for example, I have a question with you, with all who all are listening to me. Uh, there is, suppose you are working in a in an airline industry. Okay, listen to my question carefully, folks. You are in an airline industry. You are the financial accountant, and now uh, you took the, obviously we book the tickets in advance, right? The tickets, the airline tickets, bookings always in the advance. They customer purchase them in advance, and at the last moment, the flight got cancelled. Now, what accounting treatment you will apply on it? That question, suppose, has been asked from you, from the interviewer. Now, what will be your answer? I'm giving you all 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Now, and after 2 minutes, I want a solution on it from all of you.